Hello, my name is Gabriel Cisneros, and this video is directed for the male audience and anyone who feels identified with what I'm going to talk about today and feels in the need to start making a change and contribute to the women's civil rights movement. We have seen and covered a lot of material in this class regarding feminicide, abortion, and rights in women. But today I would like to focus on three resources that I found interesting and worth talking about. One of them is a documentary we saw in class titled Femicide Detective Catching the Men Murdering Mexican Women by foreign correspondent. The person conducting the interview and the documentary asked to the head of the first femicide unit in Mexico, Sayuri Herrera, who is an investigator of violent deaths involving women. She has also reopened hundreds of cases of previously ignored by the police. She asked, why is there so much violence in Mexico? And her answer was, it's discrimination, it's hate towards who we are. It is an attempt to keep us in the place and role the society has assigned for us. Latina women face different difficulties as a result of an unfair society, where the male figure is seen as superior to the woman and able to take decision over them. This documentary showed the differences of the issues that a country like Mexico face as a result, and Sayuri has made sure to begin unveiling some of these issues, such as femicide, as a result of a system with patriarchy. We also have another article titled What Latin America Feminists Can Teach American Women About Abortion Fight by Veronica Gago. She talks about how women in Latin America have fought to have rights and decriminalize abortion. One part of the article that calls my attention is that she mentions that this calls an interesting because it reveals a new and powerful force rising from Latin America, where the right of abortion was won by a mass feminist woman in the streets. It also challenges the conventional map of progress and women's rights. We have seen women in Latin America protesting to get their rights. We've seen it. We've seen it on the news. We've seen it on the social media, how women are on the constant fight to receive and to have the social rights that they deserve. And this has not just be something going on right now or that might happen in the future. However, it's something that has been going on since years and years. We've seen in an article by Latin America feminists made by the Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy. It shows how women of the past have also fight for inequality. The 1981 Encuentro reflected the larger social and political conditions out of which Latin America feminism were involved. The conflict between the feministas and the militantes exemplify the divergence in Latin America feminism during the 1980s, which means that this movement of women's looking for their rights is not something new. It's something that has been going on since years and years. And now is our work as male figures and anyone who feels in the need to contribute to help this change, to help to create this change that we need in society to have a fair and equal system. The historical and continued efforts of Latin women in their fight for equal rights and recognition in society, from the suffragist movements to contemporary activism, Latina women have played a pivotal role in advocating for their rights. There is a need for a collective social action to contribute to this ongoing change. It calls on individuals to recognize the contributions of Latin women, challenge stereotypes, and actively participate in creating a fair and equal society where women, regardless of their ethnicity, color of skin, language, can thrive and be acknowledged with the respect that they deserve as human beings.